Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot this episode. It's not a joke.
Woo! I'm going through it, bitch. I'm losing my motherfucking medulla.
Now, I didn't like Casey conversation with Anaya, to be honest, because Anaya was actually like trying to express herself, and the way his facial expressions, what they were doing, like I didn't like. There were some facial expressions that were off-putting to me. And then when he came back with, but I wasn't your choice. Jiga, no one chose you. Totally. Because if any one of those girls actually felt that you were attractive and actually wanted to explore you, even if they didn't like what plans, someone would have stood behind that door. Half of those bitches probably don't have pets, but they still stood behind someone else's door that had a pet. So they could have faked that shit if they wanted you and just stood behind that plant door and tell you, no, I don't have a plant or I've never had a plant, but I just wanted to spend some time with you or get to know you. And even during the coupling part, no one stood behind your door because those bitches already read you. They knew. No one was feeling you. So the fact that for the first time a woman has got into the villa and has said that they wanted to explore you, now you feel almighty and feel like I still have it. Then go to Saul. Go and get to know Saul. So yeah, boy bye. And then trying to gaslight that chick and trying to make it look like you are the one who should be having a problem. You are the one who should be insincere because she didn't pick you. No one picked you. It wasn't that she didn't pick you. No one picked you. So yeah, bye. Casey ain't shit. Casey ain't shit today, Casey ain't shit tomorrow, and we will continue seeing how shitty he is. Because how does a woman who has validated your feelings over and over and over and over now, because she suddenly feels insecure and feels like you might not necessarily be in there with her, now you want to turn things into making it look like you are the one who should be insecure? Why? Is she pursuing another man? Is there a man who has come out to say that they want to pursue her? No, absolutely not. So bye. Now, America ain't shit. I told you guys, you are serving Saul on a silver platter for Sincere. Did I tell you or not? And I told you that Sincere is going to use that shit to be able to get back to Melanie because he will say that America put me with her, so I'm just getting to know her because we are in a couple. But all I want is you. Did I say that shit or didn't I say that shit? Like sometimes I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but America ain't shit. So look, now he's there because now he's seen Corbin pull Koshit. Now he's seen Koshit pull the same shit that he was pulling, and he's like, okay, so Koshit's still like effing with Kenzie, and Casey is looking like he wants to step into my territory with Saul. So you know what? let me go use the backup Melanie. Let me just go put Melanie here close to my chest, because if Anaya is already effing things with Casey, in their opinion, in the boys' opinion, it's Anaya who is the problem, and she's the one who is destroying everything. And in some girls' opinion, so just in case Kenzie ends up with who? Kenzie ends up with Corbin, Casey goes with Saul, I can always revert back to Melanie. The guy is always playing chess inside that house. No, he's playing checkers. The guy is always playing checkers in that house, and he's already 10 moves ahead. And y'all couldn't sit down and think and fathom that? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy because even right now, as we are voting, no, as America is voting, I still see them doing the same stupid shit again. They are so focused on taking out Kenzie or Zach, when their main focus should be taking out Saul and Sincere. That's the main focus. They should all be making sure that they take out Saul and Sincere, because you know what? Kenzie and Corbin are never going to last. Not in that house, not anywhere. That I can assure you. And the only reason Corbin is still going back to Kenzie is because Melanie, he's not sure that Melanie is all in. He's not sure. So he has to keep Kenzie there so that if there is any recoupling, he can always choose Kenzie and continue staying in that house as he waits for someone that's for him. So Sincere ain't shit. He ain't shit. He's acting there like, no, you're at the back of my mind. I think about you all day. Like, I miss hearing your voice. When he was busy kissing Saul down on that bed. Down. That man don't care about Melanie at all. At all, at all, at all. He doesn't care about Melanie. And Melanie being there all giddy, laughing it up, eating it up. Did I tell you guys or didn't I tell you? I told you no one can save Melanie. Only Melanie can save herself at this point. She's not leaving that man unless she wants to leave that man. She's not. She was waiting for that opportunity so badly, and you could see it in her eyes. She was waiting for that man to validate her feelings and to make it look like he still wanted her. That is exactly what Melanie wanted. I'm so pissed right now, to be honest. I'm very pissed at Melanie for doing that shit. Like, I wouldn't have given him the time of day. If he wanted to talk to me, I could have asked him, you know what? Let's just talk here. Let's just move here and talk here. Going to speak easy, where them don't piss me off. Where that man, you know what? Let me just move on. Let me just move on.
Give me 10. Give me 10. Give me fucking 10.
So Zach and Bryce are back. Did you see how Bryce was oiling Zach down in the room before he went to the hideaway? And did you see how pissed he was when Kaida said that Zach is feeling lighter now that they're out of the hideaway? That man was pissed. And did you see how he wanted every detail on what happened in the hideaway and even asked Zach if there was some bad stuff? When Zach said we did everything, Bryce was like, "You mean bad stuff?" At this point, Zach should just pull Bryce for a chat and explain, because the guy is mad. The guy was upset. Like, he wanted every detail. He wanted every detail to see how he's going to move from now on. Like, how he's going to make sure that he brings back Zach to his side. And Zach, even in the hideaway, having that beautiful woman in front of him, he just couldn't stop talking about Bryce. Love Island, what the hell are you doing? At this point, because production manipulates everything, maybe you should ask Zach to pull Bryce for a chat. When that man said you did everything, you mean bad stuff? I was like, damn, Bryce. At least, try to at least hide. Oh, I really want to see the interviews when they get out of this house. I want to see him explain this shit away, because right now I'm loving it. Oh, Kenzie. Whew. And the fact that, you know what? I ain't even going to say I was gagged. You know what pisses me off? Or not even pisses me off? What makes me happy is the choice of people that she had to pull to talk about her problem or her issue or her dilemma with Corbin and Caleb. She pulled two people.
What you been up to lately?
I'm trying to be a better person. I still have a few evil tasks I gotta do though.
The resident side bitch, and she pulled the blonde, the authentic blonde, not the manufactured blonde. And that told me exactly everything I need to know about Kenzie. Because she would have picked Trinity, she would have picked Keida, she would have picked who? Anaya, to have those conversations with. And even if she didn't want to pick Anaya because Anaya is super, super close with Melanie, she could have picked Trinity because Trinity doesn't hold her mouth. Trinity is going to say it as it is, and Kaide is going to say it as it is. The fact that she didn't pick those people and reverted to a resident side bitch and a authentic blonde tells me everything. Because why the hell are you there saying that if Corbin doesn't pull me for a chat, like, I'm over this shit, I'm never talking to him again, like, I don't care. And then when Corbin pulls you for a chat, you have to play victim and beg for a kiss. And then end it with, like, you don't have to tell this to anyone. When you've been going around pulling people, because you know what? Saul is definitely going to tell Sincere about this. And that blonde is definitely going to tell Caleb or Gabriel about this. And once it gets to Gabriel's ears, it has gotten to every man's in that villa ears. So no, you're not slick. You're not slick. Because Saul can use that information to benefit herself, and Jen is just Jen. So yeah. Did I tell you guys or didn't I tell you? I told you the only thing that is like motivating that woman towards Corbin is Corbin's Blasian D. I can't help it. Anytime I'm just with Corbin, I just feel horniness. That's all. That's all. All we need to do, and you could see, even when she asked Kaida, how many times did you do it in the hideaway? And Kaida said once. And she was like, just once. She was disappointed. And then going to Corbin and say, I wish we were the ones who would have gone to the hideaway. Best believe if they had chosen Corbin and Kenzie to go to the hideaway, two things could have happened. Either Corbin would have left her after the hideaway, and Kenzie would have gone mad because of it, because Corbin would have eaten the shit of that thing, and he'll be like, okay, I'm done, on to the next. And Kenzie would have gone mad because she would have had it multiple times, and she would continue wanting to have it. Or she would have gotten that D and taken it out of her system and moved on to Caleb. So yeah, maybe those islanders could have taken Corbin and Kenzie to the hideaway. Because at this point, because of what happened, this last episode, I'm thinking the next people we see at Solstice might just be Kenzie and Corbin getting it out. Or at Speak Easy. At this point, that's what I feel. I feel like at this point, the way the episodes are going, they might just sneak out of their beds in the middle of the night to go get it on. Because that's the only thing that is motivating them to be together. That's it. Kenzie, and for Kenzie fans to come out and say that we are basically calling Kenzie a slut because she is exploring. No, she is not exploring. Like, do you know the meaning of exploring? Because I feel like people have made this exploring thing to be just kissing and just sexual tension or so on. But exploring is getting to know one another. They never get to know one another. They never do. Unless they do, and production is not showing us that, but they never get to know one another. All they talk about is schmecks. That's not exploring. That's not exploring. So me starts with the bullshit and the like victimhood and all that nonsense. Like, if she is a slut, let her do her slut things and let's move on. And no one has called her that. Everyone has been very, very respectful by saying that whatever is guiding her is the Blasian D. And that's true. That's her only guiding light. That's the light at the end of the tunnel for her. That Blasian D. And it's okay. No one is mad about it. People are just mad about how she's moving. That's it. That she's holding herself at a different standard than the rest of the other housemates, islanders. And it's not fair. That's just it.